Just as it was about to start creaking back open, Omicron has slammed the door shut on Kiwis overseas wanting to come home. The phased reopening of the border, set to begin next month, has been pushed back until at least the end of February. It's part of a range of measures aimed at reducing the risk of an Omicron outbreak. And it's going to get a bit tougher for returnees, with MIQ stays extended to a full 10 days and no self-isolating at home. Cabinet has also confirmed the gap between second doses of the vaccine and booster shots is coming down from 6 to 4 months. And Kiwi kids can start rolling up their sleeves from the 17th of January, when 5 to 11-year-olds become eligible for the jab. Alexa Cook begins our coverage.
Ricky Sands and his family are about to be homeless. The Kiwis sold their house in Australia and were due to fly here on January 17th.
We're at a point of, wow, where are we? What do we do? I think we haven't even comprehended it at the moment.
Lillian and Roger Lodwick are also desperate to get home to New Zealand.
This is just too much for us to take.
Until today, Kiwis arriving from Australia after January 16th would have been able to self-isolate at home instead of going through the MIQ lottery. The Lodwicks were due to arrive January 20th after months of being stuck in Australia. Now that won't happen until at least the end of February.
It's just a kick in the guts again. Basically, that's what it is.
Because Omicron has thrown a spanner in the works.
Cabinet has decided to push back the date for self-isolation for those travelling from Australia from the 17th of January to the end of February so that we can accelerate the rollout of that booster program.
And he's apologising for it.
I'm sorry that we haven't been able to meet that particular deadline or that particular target.
It's welcome news for epidemiologist Michael Baker, who's been calling for MIQ to stay put.
New Zealand is amongst a small number of countries still doing that, and I think it is, again, giving benefits to New Zealand.
Another benefit could be wider mask use.
If everyone wore masks indoors all the time, the virus would disappear. It would no longer transmit.
People staying in MIQ rooms like this will also have their stay extended from 7 days to 10. But to even get in here, you still need to go through the MIQ lobby.
There will be pressure on MIQ given the increase back to 10 days for isolation there, but we will still have some availability.
No comfort to the many Kiwis hoping to isolate at home.
Well, Alexa joins us now, and Alexa, that MIQ lottery just got even harder.
It sure has, Mike. Tomorrow's MIQ room release has just been cancelled. So for those left in the lurch by today's announcement, they'll now have to wait more than 2 weeks until January 6th to even try and get into the virtual lobby and get an MIQ room at a hotel like this. And for those that are desperate to get home, it could be a pretty miserable Christmas, because it won't be until well after Christmas that they'll even be able to find out if they can get a spot, and they'll be left wondering exactly how they're going to get here. And in other news, Air New Zealand has now cancelled more than 120 flights, many of them across the Tasman, leaving more than 27,000 people flightless and scrambling to come up with a plan B.
Alexa Cook live from Wellington, thank you.